Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Today I want to show you the charging curve of the BMW i3s. I charged it at Ionity from 4 to 98%, and with Ionity you can see all the data and it's pretty nice. So let's just go in and look how it charges, and at the end we'll look at charging curve in comparison to other cars that I've tested. So it starts very fast. As you can see, charging speed is ramping up to 42 kilowatt. Like I said, it started at 4% and then what you can see is that the amps are around 125 amps, and they will stay at that value for a very long time. So the voltage goes up with charging, with more state of charge, and that's just normal. That's how it goes. And so the charging speed is going up till 49 kilowatt, which is awesome, and that's almost at 80 something percent, so that's really amazing. We are at 20% after 9 minutes. I started at 4. We have charged 6 kilowatt hours. Battery is a 38 kilowatt hour battery, so it's a 42 kilowatt hour battery, but usable 38 point something. And as you can see here, we have our 125 amps, 45 kilowatt now at almost 30%. The whole charging was, I think, 64 minutes or so. It's a bit long. I didn't charge to 100% because from 98% on it's extremely slow. At 99 it charges with around 2 kilowatt till it is at 100%, and I didn't want to wait that long. We are at 35%, 45 kilowatt, 12 kilowatt hours have been charged in 18 minutes, almost at 40. As you can see, voltage is slowly going up. Amp stays the same at around 124 to 125 amps. That means the same as with the Zoe, that you can just charge at a 50 kilowatt chargers or triple chargers, because they can only put out 125 amps, and since this car can only utilize that, it's totally fine to charge there. You don't need a hypercharger for that, or high power charger, sorry. So almost at 50%, there we are, 18 kilowatt hours charged. We're at 46 kilowatt, and you can see voltage goes up and up. It will go above 400 volt at the end. We started at 346, I think. But continue, almost at 30 minutes. Let's see, from 4% to, when you charge to 30 minutes, you get to 58, 59%, 22 kilowatt hours charge. The average charging speed, as you can see, will be always around 45 to 46 kilowatt. That's just how it is. That's how the car charges, and that is awesome. That means you can plug in at 65% like right now, and you still get your amazing charging speed that the car can do, and it goes up even more after that. So this is awesome. You don't have to charge only to 70%. It's not the normal curve that you know goes up a bit and then goes down gradually. It really goes up for a very long time. We will see that in the charging curve. At 75% after 39 minutes, almost 30 kilowatt hours charged, and we are now at the 49 kilowatt, the peak power that this car can utilize. And we wait till now at 80%, we wait when the 125 amps will go down. We're almost at the 400 volt, and it will go down soon. Now we are at 400 volt, 33 kilowatt hours charged, 84%, 85, still the 125 amps. So you can plug the car in. Now we're going down, it's 86, but still above 40 kilowatt, and at now 88% it goes under the 40 kilowatt, now under 100 amps. It now gradually, well, not gradually, it is a normal curve, but it goes down fast. 404 volt, now even at 70 amps, 92, we're going under 25 amps now, at 93 kilowatt now at 93%. Now the 38 kilowatt hours have been charged that the battery has, but remember, there's always charging loss. So when you charge a car, it's not those 38 kilowatt hours that you can see did not all go into the battery. There's a loss, heat loss, and the charger needs a bit. All of this is in there. Now even at 12 kilowatt at 96%, only 30 amps, but 404 volt after 57 minutes. Now even under 10 kilowatt in a second. There we go at 97%, and like I said, at 98 I stopped. Almost 40 kilowatt hours charged now after 60 minutes. That's pretty good. Only 20 amp at 404 volt, and as you can see, we're at 7 kilowatt, and then it will go down to around 5 at 98%, and then I stopped charging. 6 kilowatt, 98, yes, here at now 5 kilowatt I stopped charging, but 40.6 kilowatt hours charged. That's awesome. Let's look at the graphs. Here we have our charging curve for the i3s, and what you see here is the state of charge in minutes. So you see it just goes up, goes up, goes up. It's almost like a linear graph because of the 125 amps, and then you have that slowing down. Let's look at the charging power at state of charge, and as you can see, step by step going up, up, up till it is at around, what is it, 75%. Then you have the 49 kilowatt, that was at 73, and it stays there till 86, and then it goes down fast. It's really warm. But let's look at charging speed in comparison to other cars. So we have charging power in kilowatt and state of charge. So this is with the cars that you can see here on the right: e-up, Ioniq, Zoe, e-Golf, ID3, the ID3 Pro S, and this i3s. And as you can see, it's very close here on the bottom to the other cars, and not the Volkswagen cars, and that's why I have had a different graph here, where it's just those 5: e-up, Ioniq, Zoe, e-Golf, and i3s. And the i3s is now here in orange. And again, as you can see, it has a different charging curve than other cars, but it's very close to the Zoe and the Ioniq. This is the Ioniq facelift with the 38 kilowatt hour battery. Let's look at kilowatt hours charged in minutes, and here again we have the graph with all the cars, and as you can see, I go back to just the 5 cars that charge a bit slower, and the 3 curves of Ioniq, Zoe, and i3s are so close, up to 32%. It's almost the exact same curve, and then you have a bit of a different curve here. And the Ioniq is done earlier because it has, no, it doesn't have a smaller battery, so this is pretty good even. No, wait a minute, who's who? No, Ioniq is the long one. Ioniq is the one with the 80 minutes. And the last thing is range added. First range added here with all cars, and I took for range added, I take the consumption that it has the Rockobi test at 90 kilometers an hour, and here's range added for the 5 cars, and as you can see, they're very close. The i3s is a bit lower because when I did the consumption test, it was cold. I didn't use heat, but it was cold. It was around 0 degrees, and so consumption was a bit higher, winter tires and everything, and therefore the range added is not as high as you can see. Ioniq is just amazing because its range is just awesome. And I think that's it. Everything shown. I hope this could be helpful to you. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.